We're back. Going to try to break into Old Kraken Guard tonight and farm up a little bit more gear probably first before I tackle that. I'll get the group back together. I adjusted a couple of stream settings. Let me know if anything's not coming through right or if it doesn't look good. Hopefully it looks a little bit better than it has. I'm pretty new to streaming, so I am trying to get this set up right. And then once I get it there, I'll just keep it there. Okay, I guess we'll stop and check on Tinkles before we do anything else. See if we can grab some free loot real quick. Hey, first one here. Welcome. It looks better? Awesome. Okay. Let me know if it's dropping frames or anything. I don't have the world's strongest video card, so I can reduce settings if I need to. I didn't change a lot in the way of game balance. I added a small movement speed buff to the Druid aura. I fixed the bug where the third party member wasn't getting XP. And then other than that, I left most everything the same. I changed hit points on a couple of monsters that felt a little too tanky, but nothing major, no major changes. No, I had my bitrate set way too low. Brian from the wiki team pointed that out to me today. Hey, hey. Welcome back. It's going good so far. I haven't died yet. I'm 30 seconds in, so we're crushing it. One thing I need to change and want to change is to make the druid pet automatically attack whatever I'm auto attacking or what I'm casting on. I think it's a little cumbersome to have to mouse all the way up to the top and manually tell him to attack, and I can't really think of a scenario where you wouldn't want him to attack. You know, I'll add a check to make sure he doesn't already have a target, because sometimes I have used him to off tank things before, and I think that would be a nice little quality of life fix. It's quieter today. Like, do I need to turn? Okay, hang on. Is it just the mic or is it the gameplay too? I didn't mess with the volume settings, but I do have some room to turn it up if you need me to. Yeah, this is the main game. This is beyond the demo. My characters are level 9, level 10, I think. What am I? 8 and 9. So there will be some spoilers in here if you're trying to keep the main game fresh for yourself. I'll avoid a lot of the quest dialogue, but I basically I went through the whole game and did a big balance pass, and this stream is about testing it before I continue to make content. I did some pretty big sweeping changes. Yeah, I'll probably run back through the bone pits and farm the apparition one more time, and hopefully after. Oh, there's Tinkles. After this, maybe hitting Old Bracky once and the Sea Giant King once, I'll be good to go into Krakengard. I might have a little less time tonight than I've had the past few nights. I'm looking at maybe 90 minutes or so. We gotta back up, fellas. Oh, alright, we're going for it, I guess. I also fixed the F key targeting for the fourth party member too, so tonight should just be a smoother experience all around. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden stuff and rare stuff in the demo to find. Alright, actually give me some loot this time, would you? Alright, okay, the ruby's good. I can turn that into a short sword. That's a win. I'll go grab the sea spice and get Dancer. I don't know if I can afford the sea spice. I might be too broke. Do I have some? I don't. Alright, quick. Does anyone remember what sea spice costs? Because I definitely don't. I feel like it's a lot, though. Yeah, just throw it in chat right here. That's fine. We like the minor bugs. Those are the least scary ones. Yeah, I know the ruby. Ruby's a good find. 500? I think it's 2 sea spice, 2 for the quest, right? It's been a while. 900. Oh, no. Alright, well, that's gonna have to wait. I also need to make the sim player sprint. That's another quality of life that I have in my notes from this playtest is when you sprint, they should sprint too. Is it 900? 600. You guys are both wrong. I grabbed this. I was testing some things last night, and I did find this. I think he's probably still going to wield it with the shield. Yeah, we're going to just let that bug be a bug still. Oh, the bank didn't update. Okay. Yeah, the bank slots. Yeah, I didn't plan on people learning the spells in the bank slots. That's a good find. I didn't think of that. Alright, the king is up. Old Bracky's up. Let's see if we can take him. It's funny, like all these little things that you guys find, I just when you I develop the game, I just picture everyone playing it the same way I do. So having people play it and test it has been super valuable for finding stuff like that. Don't fix that bug. I have to. Oh, these things are still a pain to loot. Alright. Old Bracky, are you going to destroy me? You probably are. Oh, I don't have my pet out. Oh, too late. Hope Scrubby can tank for a second. Okay, I'll look at that too. Does... Okay, that makes sense. I did find the bug from last night where the sea giants weren't giving XP. It was a strange one. The simulated player's damage was not being counted as player damage. So instead it was dividing... Oh, actually, did that do it again? Yeah, it's still happening. So I guess I didn't get it fixed. Sim player damage is counting wrong. It's counting as NPC damage. So unless you do more than 1/4 of the damage, monsters aren't giving XP. And it really kind of shows up on the higher hit point monsters. And I thought I fixed it last night, but it looks like I didn't get it. So I'll have to look back into that. So we'll have to make sure our DPS is higher, that's all. Here, I have a wand. I know the two-hand plus shield does look cool. I should allow it and just take away the two-hand damage buff if you're not using it two-handed. Or add delay or a penalty. You're red, Con? Holy cow. I don't think I want to fight you. Alright, we're going to go back to the bone pits. Minor changes, Sned. I added a little bit of move speed to the Druid aura just because I took Flight of Foot out of the game. And then I fixed a couple of bugs. I added the F key targeting for all 3 group members. I adjusted hit points on a couple monsters. And that's really it. Last night, everything felt pretty good last night. I do need to track down the bug like we just saw, where higher level monsters aren't giving XP on kill. I found there must be another reason. I found one reason it was happening, but there must be something else at play too. So that's a bit of a process. That's getting the game into debug mode and checking damage and checking what the damage sources are being listed as. And it's not something I can really do on stream, so I'll figure that out tomorrow. Do a quick run through the bone pits. It should be a lot easier tonight. Oh, I gotta turn in... I have the fairy dust, so I can get Jethro his quest item. kill these quick too. That'll never get old. Okay, fairy dust. And that's level 9, so I could go get my new pet. I'll do that later. I don't think I need that for this next part. Are there any other spells I can get? What am I missing? Foot, lightning, vines. Yeah, I got all those. If you, in your save games, after I push this update, if you have buff spells like Protection and Flight of Foot, it's going to remove them from your spell book since it's all covered by the auras. The vendors, a few of them still have them. I'll try to have them removed from all the vendors before I push the update just to minimize confusion and minimize people wasting their money. We don't want to do that. I definitely like not having the sim player sit there and buff up forever. I think it feels a whole lot better. There wasn't really a whole lot of point behind having everyone have to buff up besides it just being a time sink that keeps you from playing the game. Because if you're trying to min-max, you're going to keep the buffs up all the time anyways, so I might as well make it easier with the auras. Or at least that was the logic behind it. Do I have those? Wait, I don't have an offhand? Have I been using an empty offhand this whole time? Yeah, super speed's gone. Oh, that's right, I gave my shield away. Alright, I gotta find a shield. Yeah, I took out the diagonal running for the time being too, so I don't know if you were here for that announcement, but it's no longer super fast. Does he have the shield? Oh, this guy just won't drop the shield. I'll kill him anyways. This room should be pretty easy now. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. You know what I have not gotten is any of the bracers from these guys. And I spent a lot of time in here too. Holy cow. We're a little stronger than last time. Oh, alright, we're going for it, I guess. Kill that Necro first. I'll kite this guy for a sec. Okay. Ooh, I'm out of mana. Well, this got easier. Yeah, Jethro's got the spells now. Are those for me? I think I'm taking those. Yep. Alright, cool. Off we go. I was going to charge out of here. definitely not getting good XP in here anymore, so it's time to move on. What am I, 9? I'm gonna head to Port Azir quick and pick up my new pet, and then we'll head to Old Kraken Guard and should be able to start breaking into that. I'm hoping the XP bug doesn't become too prominent with higher hit point monsters. Did I get XP for killing the apparition? Yeah, it looks like I didn't. Man, that's going to make this challenging tonight. That's my new... let's see. Definitely want this. Grab that. So that upgrades to level 2 of the spell. And we'll learn that. See if we can afford the other gems too. I'll buy them for the other guys. I think I... Hey, thank you. I think I accidentally underpriced the Druid Aura item. I believe the Paladin one's going to be a lot more expensive, but if I can get this one, and then the one for Dancer too. Yeah, mine was supposed to be 1800, but I goofed. 1200. See if Tinkles is up again for another shot at some loot. Yeah, you can control click to split a stack. I think control takes 1 off and shift will take 5 off. It's not... You have to take off like your 1 or your 5 and then set it down before you do it again. For now, I don't have it so you can pick up multiple parts of a stack onto the cursor, but you can break them off that way. Yeah, the aura will cover the Paladin's old buffs. I did take the move speed off of it because things got just a little too crazy with all the move speed, but you'll get the hit points and the AC and the endurance. Druids give the party some innate lifesteal, some move speed, and what else? I don't remember what else. Resists. duelists give a little bit of haste and dexterity, and so all the stats get covered. If you have a full party, everything's gonna be included. Let's see if I can get some XP off of this. Yeah, nope, no X. Oh yeah, 4. No loot. Yeah, the warlocks don't start as hostile, so you will have to click attack once you kill one of the warlocks, all of the other ones will be hostile to you, and then your party should engage. It does tell you what to do in the tooltip. If you, so this is the druid one. I'm gonna zone quick before before I run into the raider. Did you find the 4 dead warlocks on your own, or did you use the wiki for that? I'm just curious how intuitive that quest is. The numbers aren't going to be that hard to figure out. You can just equip it and see what it adds. Yeah, your party members they don't work off of who's attacking you. They all have their own factions. So, and this may be something that needs to be changed, but if something's not hostile to them, they won't help you with it unless you ask them to. Nice. So I think I'm going to have to really focus on putting down some damage here if I want to gain XP on these because of that bug. Raids will probably be somewhere around 12, three full groups. going to depend on a few things. One of them, honestly, being just performance with that many player models on screen. The simulated players are all unique textures. They're semi-high polygon counts compared to everything else, and I want the game to be accessible on lower end systems. So, since they all use different armor colors and slots at the same time, they're a little resource heavy compared to the rest of the game. And then when you throw in particle effects in a raid boss, I just want to make sure. Um, no, the use for rocks from mining, maybe. So somebody, and I don't remember who, suggested having certain resources that you craft from other resources, like 100 rocks. You could make a bag of rock dust and then use that for something. So that's a possibility. Right now, rocks are just kind of trash that you destroy. I changed the graphic on the Lumen Stone. I thought it should look a little more magical, so that's the new Lumen Stone graphic. Okay, what spell was it? That's a rare one, but it does happen, and I have the debug message in there. Yeah, 11 Jethros. I don't want to imagine 11 Jethros. I can't handle that in my life. Yeah, Sned. I thought it might have been you, but I wasn't confident enough to say that. Bandit, does it say what spell it was? I don't remember if I put that in the message or not. So nobody's getting XP. Okay, that's fine. I'll just use some dev commands to level us up every 20 minutes or so. Magic Bull. Okay. Oh. Okay. Probably because the Watchlight is invulnerable. So his spell's not firing on it. That makes sense. Uh-oh. This might end bad. Ah! What is this dancer? Okay. So since I'm not gaining XP for killed monsters, I'm going to do a little dev cheat here. Hide the command. Perfect. And then I'll fix the XP bug, but I'm going to come in here at level 10. I don't think this is going to go well for me. I should stay outside and grind levels a little bit more, but since that's not working. Actually, I am. I'm going to go out and try to get axes and stuff. I'm not going to fight in here yet. grind for XP, but I can grind for items. That's still important. Oh, the name guy's up. Sweet. Hang in there, Scrubby. You didn't see anything. That shield drop would have been pretty nice. An enchanting system, like taking existing weapons and enhancing them, or what do you? Can you elaborate? I don't know if I remember you asking that. Yeah, the shield's a super rare drop. I just want a couple of axes and maybe the wizard hat. I'm surprised. Whenever I test the game, I get like wizard hat after wizard hat, and today I can't get one. Oops, I'm nuking Scrubby. So weapon enchanting, the way the game works is the weapons are all pretty set items in the database, and they're referenced like when you save the game data, it has to be simple variables, so like strings, which is just text, or integers. So to enchant a weapon, I would have to swap it out for a new version of that same weapon, and it's doable. It's definitely doable, but it wouldn't be very dynamic. It would be your longsword always enchants into longsword +1, right? It's kind of the same way crafting gets you a better version of the same item. So I don't know if I would rather do that or have you use spells and enchantments to summon items to craft better stuff. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's honestly like if it's worth the effort to do, but maybe. Yeah, the staff would be nice too. What with me being a druid and everything. So, anyways, what I was saying is I wouldn't be able to save, like, as far as game data, I wouldn't be able to say the player has this sword and it's enchanted with this spell. Instead it would be swapping out the player's sword in the game files for a new item that's enchanted with whatever spell you wanted to use. And the item database would get pretty big at that point. So it's sort of a design flaw on my own part, but I'll find another way to put Arcanus to work as far as enchanting and crafting and making them unique in that way. Hey, there we go, got one. Alright, Who, I think Dancer's going to be the beneficiary of this. Yeah, for sure. One more of those would be fantastic. What does Scrubby got? Scrubby's got what? Oops. Come on, heal, come back. I did tweak the catch-up code for other sim players, ones that aren't like right here. Sindara just gained a level. That's the catch-up code at work. I did add that in on my last update. So the other players who you're not grouping with should still be leveling up and keeping up a little bit more. Oh, onto the roof. Get get a druid in your group if you have one that's above like level 4 or 5 or whatever level flight of foot is, and that'll make your jump a whole bunch easier. I didn't I didn't actually think about how painful that would be to run all the way back around. I'm trying to think of a way where I can incorporate jumping puzzles in dungeons without having to write like the complex pathfinding for the sim players. I don't know if it would feel lame just to have them warp to you after you complete a jumping puzzle, but I'd love to have a dungeon where you have to jump across gaps or pits and not have it be a pathing nightmare for the sim players. You know, maybe they'll wait and say in group chat, all right, let us know when you get there, and then there's a way to summon them across once you get across. But it's definitely a mechanic I want to try to incorporate it in some way. Probably give it another 10 minutes or so of grinding on these, and then add another level up, and then maybe pop inside the dungeon. see what we can do. They don't. They That's also not a bad idea, to tie some sort of damage bonus. I wouldn't make it hidden. I would add a stat for spell damage or elemental damage, maybe like specific to certain types of spells, just to add some depth to it. Yeah, as you increase in levels, XP and level ups are going to come slower. By the time you're in your high 20s or low 30s, it should be kind of a grind to level up. It's not a linear progression. I did the math when I first wrote the formulas for XP, and I figured it was something like, if you were playing solo, it was something like 2,500 kills at level 34 to get to level 35, which maybe that's a lot, but I mean, I've probably killed a few hundred monsters already tonight, so when you really break it down, that might be the right number to make it take a couple hours. Yeah, it should be an achievement at the end game to gain levels. All right, now we got some DPS in the group. Dancer's hitting hard too. See if old Bracky's back up again. And then I'll run through the Sea Giants for the crown, hopefully. Yeah, progression definitely is longevity. I don't want people to just be able to. I want people to explore multiple areas of the same level before they level out of it, right? Like if you were just to run through Old Krakengard and you go from level 10 to 20, then what's the point of having more than one level 10 to 20 dungeon? Because people are just going to hit one and move on. So that is definitely the goal. Yeah, and that's the idea. Is those higher levels are going to take a lot longer. I'm glad you guys are on board with that because with these games, the grind is definitely part of the fun. It's definitely more fun when the XP gain works. Like I've been level 10 for 20 minutes now, and I'm 1.5% because most of this I'm not getting XP from that bug. So it's either use the dev tools to continue the stream or stop and fix it, and we'll just keep the stream going, and I'll cheat off screen. Am I gonna get more than? Oh, the king's not up anymore. Dang. We'll try Tinkles again. I don't know. The spread has gotten a little bit bigger than I thought, so I definitely adjusted some of the formulas to accommodate up to level 50. The big ones I did were the player melee attack and the sim player melee attack, and some of the spell damage calculations were set up to be max of 35, but I adjusted those so I can pretty easily take him up to level 50 if I decide to. Yeah, these kind of games tend to lend themselves pretty well to like just having it on in the background as a stream. Oh, who's been killing all of these? That's lame. Was it you? Oh god, oh god, oh god, don't attack him. Wait, stop, wait, don't go that way. Okay, that was close. How do you guys feel about having simulated players stealing all your monsters? It was that bear. That bear did it. Kill the raider. I haven't died on stream yet tonight. I'm gonna keep it that way. You guys saw enough of that the last 2 nights. Oh, what good timing. Yeah, absolutely. The rare item should be rewarding to get. Come here, you. Jethro's tanking. That's probably not for the best. Oh, yeah, Jethro's dead. She's a tough one this time. Oh, good lord, I can't catch up. Scrubby, heal yourself. I got the fairy dust and the ruby, but I haven't gotten any actual items. I didn't see what Jethro said. I was busy trying not to die. Oh, you killed me. Classic Jethro. Get out of here. Still no loot. Alright, let's see, where's Jethro? Is he back yet? I remember if I invited him back. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go kill the Bone Pits boss again, and then at that point I may call it a night and see if I can tackle this XP bug so we're in good shape for tomorrow. That dude's everywhere. Oh my gosh. Nice hat, Jethro. Jethro got hooked up tonight. He got the wand, he got the hat, he got the belt. Jethro's having a good night. Not scared of you guys anymore. Come on. Hey, congratulations. Yeah, AoE kiting, why not? That's a thing. I am excited for you to have the full game. Watching people play and listening and seeing people update like what they find, that's one of the best parts of this whole process. I have loved watching the guys design the wiki and discover items and talk about where they drop and how to get them. Oh, it's not back up yet. That stinks. I don't remember what her respawn time is. Everything in the demo has been discovered, but I'm going to bet money that you personally haven't discovered everything in the demo. There's some pretty rare drops. Yeah, I don't know. He'll be back soon, I imagine. Actually, I think that might have been. He has a rare chance of having a placeholder spawn, and that Necro might have been it. I might have just got super unlucky. They don't, yeah, they don't respawn while you're outside, but they should respawn shortly after you zone in, because their timers do get held globally. No, I haven't died yet tonight. I'm having a good night. just farming at this point. Get this shield. Oh, he's got the shield finally. All right, it's my lucky night. No, I spent all day practicing for the stream so I could stop dying. Give me that shield. All right, Scrubby. Why? Oh, because he's got a two-handed sword. Oh, did I just lose the shield? Hang on a second. Take that. Take that. Take that. Does not have a model? Oh, the model's not working for it. I did change it. I guess I changed it wrong. Okay, we'll have it and use the stats. I only did that once and it was off screen. You can't prove anything. The shield? Yeah, that's definitely a bug. He's getting the stats from it. It's not showing up on his model. So there's two bugs. There's the XP bug and the shield bug, and where the heck is the boss? Which isn't a bug. That's just mean game design. I can go kill the dude upstairs and see if he drops his bracer, because Jethro can use that. You have to have grilled cheese with tomato bisque. That's a rule. Oh, Scrubby, do you need a necklace? Oh, you can't use it. Oops. Okay, so the boss didn't spawn, so one more kill of Tinkles, and then I'm going to call the stream from there and work on the bug fixes that we found tonight. And then back at it again tomorrow. Oh, how lucky is that? There she is. Come here, you. Get her, Scrubby. I'm so scared of that raider. Hey! Alright. Wait, you drop loot. I am rich. Oh, those sell for a ton. Holy cow. Okay, buy the sea spices. Tomorrow we can get Verofa sword for Dancer. And, oops. Oh, gotta do it. Blow him up, Jethro. I do need to add a click spot up here where you can target them by clicking their names. I find myself wanting that quite a bit. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to park the party here because I'm going to test the XP fixes on these giants, but that's going to be the end of the stream for the night. Thanks again for hanging out, guys. That was fun. And I do plan to do this again tomorrow. Yeah, abusing the trash slot. It's an inventory slot. It's a high-risk slot. Quest items. All right. Bug fixes coming up, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Have a good night.